What the business is, YouTube? Hey, this your boy Clarence over here at Pursuit of Freedom, man. I'm back at you 2 times in the same day. I ain't did 2 videos in a day in a long time. But I tell you what, man. Uh, if you seen the last video, if you didn't see the last video, go back and watch that. I talked about this stock right here, Axum, in that particular video. Now I've made it only a few stocks down of RARX, raw pharmaceuticals, healthcare sector, biotechnology is the um, healthcare biotechnology. um, I zoomed back because we looking at May 2018. And the reason why I did that, why I do this at times, because once again, just like in that last video I did, I'm gonna put on this trend line. Look in that box. This line was created the 3rd of June 2018. This upward green trend line here was created that same day, the 3rd of June 2018. I know how to find winners, but what I'm going to tell you is that I honestly studied. This would be called from a cat I consider a mentor, being that I bought and studied the Foods 4 trading system. This would be considered a revival pattern to Cameron Foods. The lead-in trend is bearish. This thing had been selling. Came down here. Oh, look at my candle. I got my pin bar candle at the bottom of a bearish trend. It has a long wick at the bottom, meaning that the price, the stock sold off, but then the lows got bought back up. That's a trend reversal. It came down, it found the bottom, and then the market said it's too cheap at that price down here at 485. And the market, I didn't mean to move that. The market bought it back up in essence. You know what I'm saying? And if you would have gotten the stock anytime after that, you could have made 14% in 12 days if you bought it on the 6th and held it from April the 6th to April the 18th. You could have made 14%. Been yapping for 2 minutes so far. But yeah, so I'm a breakout buyer. I got this red line up here marking resistance. This is supposed to be a red line for resistance, but for some reason I got it yellow. But what happens in breakouts, this is kind of the anatomy of a breakout. This thing had been selling off. It sets a low. It comes up, sets a resistance. It got a long phase of consolidation. This is when the stock is just kind of building strength. It's not falling anymore. See, that trend is done. The falling off is completely done. And now we're looking for some upside because it had fell for a long time. So all of the selling may have been done, but you already know what's coming. I'm looking for breakouts, baby. And look at what this thing did. It gets above that little yellow resistance line I got set. Oh, so if you bought this thing this next day right here and you held it, looking in that box for 12 days, you could have made 23% of your money. But let's continue because we in 2019 right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Ooh, cheese and rice right there. Cheese and rice right there. Look at all this cake, man. I could have cut 10 slices of this cake over the course of a whole year. It's almost June again, man. I spotted this thing a year ago. Damn. God dang. I spotted this stock. What did it say in that box? I created this trend line the 3rd of June 2018. I should have told my whole family about this stock. June the 3rd, 2018. We all could have been throwing money at this thing for a year, and we would all be up looking at bonds, 218%. God. Hey, I can find winners, man. But once again, it all starts with this breakout pattern that I look for. I look for a stock to set a resistance level. And the thing is about when you find a good breakout, I'm telling you, I done this probably 20 times in the last 2 years. It's probably 20 stocks out here. I guarantee you that I can find within this big old watch list that I got. This is just my uptrending watch list, which I'm not even done going through and taking the stocks that's no longer uptrending out. I just keep finding so many good plays that I spotted so long ago. If I had $100,000 or $1,000,000, I have money growing all over the place. I'll probably be able to set my whole family free. You know what I'm saying? If I had a good amount of money, man, dang. But look at this here. Oh, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Look at all that cake. All this cake out here. You better cut you a slice. Hey, it's money being made in the market, man. I call the market the money tree. You want to know why? Every dollar you earn is a potential seed. You would have planted some seeds back in June. Ooh, that could change your life. $100,000 in June. Okay, $1,000 in June. Let's come down to folks that ain't got much money. Hell, $100 in June. It's still better than your bank. Now you got 200 something dollars. A bank ain't never grew your money by 118, 199%, 218%. Dang, man. All right, so how long have I been yapping? 6 minutes already. Let's do some research. 6 minutes of yapping already. This damn thing is beautiful. So we got this Raw Pharmaceuticals, RARX is the ticker symbol. I always go to Yahoo Finance to do any research to find news. I will pull up E-Trade sometimes on my Ally account, Vanguard, some of my other accounts, and just see if they got any different news, right? The last news that came out for this company was 13 days ago. Raw Pharmaceuticals to present an upcoming investor conference. That's not really big news, so I don't feel no need to read the news. I come back up here and I see that the last 52 weeks, which I just said to you, just showed you, this thing went from $6 to $27. So this company is just running up. That's several 100%. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 3 is 21. So this thing is up almost 300%. Well, at least well over 200, right? Then I go to my statistics. I don't know if my mouse broken or what. All right, I double clicked on it. The market cap for this company is 1 billion. That puts it in the range of large caps. The float, 31.3 million. Let's compare that to what TC2000 saying, 32. That's extremely close. So that's accurate enough for me. Next thing, let's come down here and see what the balance sheet say. Total cash, 191 million. Total debt, 5 million. This is a buy right here, people. 191 million in cash, 5 million in debt. They can pay their debt off today and be debt free. Huh? This is a buy right here, people. It don't take a whole lot to get this thing to move. Good grief. Look at this here. No wonder the float, no wonder the stock is uptrending. Percentage of the float that's held by institutions, 92.7%. Almost 93% of this company's stocks is held by institutions. Held by insiders is only 4%. This is saying that other companies believe in this company. I believe in this company now too. At least for some long-term good parking. The trend is your friend. If this trend right here changes and begins to look like the stock market is right now and it's falling off, I'm gonna sell that Sunbeer. Hey, if I buy it up here, I probably would have sold it by now because I'm not finna sit through a 20% downturn. You know what I'm saying? So if you buy this thing right here, set your stop probably about right there. Like if I buy in up here at 23.67, my absolute low salt, my low stop is gonna be right there at 22.35. And that would have been a loss of 5%. The first thing you do when you're getting ready to buy a stock is think about when you're getting out. That's the problem with most people. Most people just buy. There ain't never no thought of selling. So if the thing goes against you, they just riding out pain. I ain't looking for pain in life. I'm looking for pleasure. Give me that pay. A stock starts to take away from you. If the trend is your friend. So if the trend breaks, you got to end your relationship with that stock. The stock is no longer your friend. It's that difficult or it's that simple. I ain't even got the yap that long. Let's see what else I can find out about this company real quick. Look at the company's profile. Like, dang, I ain't even get that far. Cambridge Park Drive, Massachusetts, Boston. So there's raw pharmaceuticals, a clinical stage, another biopharmaceutical. Some people say they don't trade biopharmaceutical stocks. I think they're idiots. Because I trade biopharmaceuticals, man. Hey, I'm gonna trade whatever gonna pay me. Raw Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, develops therapeutics for treatment of disease caused by excessive or uncontrolled activation of the complement system. The complement system. The company's peptide chemistry platform enables the production of synthetic microcyclic peptides that combine the diversity and specificity of antibodies with the pharmacological properties of small molecules. Its lead product candidate, zilucoplan, an injection into the tissue under the skin, has completed phase 2 clinical trial for the treatment of generalized myasthenia gravis. Oh, yeah, I'm done right now. Myasthenia gravis. This is a huge disease. This disease is very, very debilitating. I mean, your body begins to shut down. So I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of donations, a lot of charities, a lot of funds trying to fight this disease. So this company gets the buy alert for me because they fighting a huge problem. I also always like to see how many employees they have. So see if they paying 1,000 people, they spending a lot of money. That's the reason why they ain't got that much debt, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The CEO making 800,000. CEO almost making 1 million. The vice president, CFO making 500,000. You know what I'm saying? That's 1.3 million right there. 1.2, 1.3 million between two of the 72 employees. Ain't that something? Hey, I guess it pays to be on top. Shoot. Like this thing is uptrending beautifully. And it has come and touched its all-time high. You know what I'm saying? It pulled back a little bit, but I think this thing is gonna rail forward and keep going and set new all-time highs. Hey, if you find any of this information in this here video informative, man, you feel like I might have taught you something or gave you some good food for thought, some good food to go do your own research. You know what? Hold on, I ain't done yet. I be forgetting this sometimes. Let's take a look. Raw pharmaceutical, transforming, complement, whatever. You know what I mean? Battling myasthenia gravis. They selling it well. Uh, a little bit about us. I usually wouldn't put this all in the video. I usually just do this here off site, and I'm about to go and get off of that, and I'll read this stuff here later and find out a little more about these people. That part don't matter as much, you know what I'm saying? But you can come here and go through, do all of the research necessary, man. See what it is that they talking about, how they breaking it down, what have you. News and investors, you know what I'm saying? It's always some information that can be gathered out here. All right. But that's about all for raw pharmaceuticals. I ain't finna read all of that. That's gonna take too much time. Got to keep these videos short, or they don't get watched. So, like I was just saying, man, you find any of this information informative, uh, go ahead on and drop kick that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Anything you do might support me. You got some hate, you got some negative things to say. Drop all that in the comment box. Got any good comments, any ideas, anything you would like to see or know, drop all that there in the comment section. There's more videos to come. I'm trying to find more videos to do than just trade videos because if the market ain't looking good, I ain't trading nothing. But I'm trying to find some stocks that just about everybody can get involved in because I know that everybody can't be in front of the stock market as much as I am. I work nights so I can sit here and do this here in the morning. But most people at work in the morning, so you can't trade. So you need to find something that you can buy that's moving up that you can just hold. And that's what I'm trying. That's the service I'm trying to provide for people out here. This is Pursuit of Freedom.